Ladies and gentlemen. This is Hunter again. So today, I want to thank you all for joining this webinar for this video conferencing system. So you guys can see that on the screen already. So hopefully everybody's doing well in this chill morning. So we're gonna start this webinar right now. Okay, so when you look at the screen, so you can see there's a TV in the middle of this in this image. So this is not just a TV. This is also a video conferencing system. You know, in this specifically period of time that a lot of people, they work from home and they do everything from home. Even they do shopping from home, you know, everything from home. So if you want to have a remote connection to friends, to your colleagues, to your boss, to your partners, you need something to help you. And that is why we are promoting this video conferencing system today. So before we start everything, I would like to this video. Just give me 1 second, just make sure I give you guys the voice. So let me quickly, okay, that's good. All right, again. Can everybody hear the voice around the video? Possible press 1 so I can hear the voice. guys for watching. So this video is like a brief introduction of how our interactive video conference can help you with your daily lives, like your work, like your study, like your entertainment, everything. I mean, this is how this device can impact you. All right, let's go to the next slides. So the first thing we want to talk about, and this is also the why that we want to promote this device, that is because the challenges we are facing. So for example, right now, when you guys look at the left side, so the left side is the traditional video conference. All right, so in the past, when you want to make a video conference call, you might need several things. So the first thing, you need a projector, that's of course. So that is like 90% of the time I go to visit my clients, visit my partners, they're using this projector plus the curtain. So that is the traditional way that we do the video conference. I mean, and we have a lot of potential for it because right now 99% of the people I see, they're still using this projectors. Okay, and if you want to use this kind of solution, you need the projector, you need a curtain, you need a speaker. A lot of people, they just use their laptop. So the volume is going to be low. So you need a speaker. Also, you might need a TV. So some people says, I want to show some detailed stuff, I need a TV, right? So you need another screen. And also you need the cables, and then you need your laptops because you want to move the video or the slices from your laptop to the projector. So that requires you a lot of products in the same solution. So too much equipment and wires, that's going to be a problem. Very complex. Also, it has limited presentation and a lack of interaction. So think about the meetings we have. All the time we're just reading the slices, we're just pointing the slices, but we cannot do any interaction. There's no interaction between us to the slices. So the slices is usually kind of dry. So lack of interaction, that's a problem. Also, not convenient to share with others. So many times, I mean, in my life, after the meeting, after the webinar, after the flash sales, people said, okay, Hunter, can I have this slides? We said, okay, we're gonna upload this to the Google Doc, or we're gonna upload that to the YouTube, or we're gonna upload it, or then we provide the link to you, and then you download. So there's so many steps. We're gonna upload, you're gonna download. There's a lot of steps between you and me that make the work and make your life very inefficient. So after this video conference system, we can do many things. So first thing that is all in one, you can just have like one big set of screen instead of the projecting plus the curtain, plus the screen, plus speaker, and so on, so many things, okay? All in one. That's gonna make our lives way easier, and it is flexible presentation and friendly interaction according to the video we just saw. And it's just like a tablet. It's like tablets. You can do user-friendly and very interactive, right? And then we can share, hey, Hunter, can I get the slides? We said, okay, easy. We can have two kind of methods to share this. I'm gonna play you guys another video that's gonna give you another detailed, thorough introduction of this device. Okay, we can have the email. So we just type in the email address inside of that TV from you, then the email gonna send to your email address with the presentation in there. Also, we can have the QR code. So for example, I just write something on the whiteboard. So that is like a meeting recordings. So the bullet points we have for this meeting, then instead of you take a picture or you write down everything on your notebook, we can have the QR code sharing. So we can directly share that specific image to your phone. So that is, we just generate the QR code over there, then you've got your phone, scan the QR code, then you've got everything from your phone. I will share that with you in our next video. Okay, so this is the challenges we're facing and how we fix the challenges. This is step number one. Then step number two, what kind of features we have in this interactive display? That is, what kind of features we used to solve the challenge. So number one, it is a 4K Ultra HD definition. So don't worry if you're gonna miss some details. And most of the projectors in the market, they're like 720p or 1080p for the projectors, you know? But for our TV, that is 4K. So if you can't really imagine by this moment that why do I need 4K? Why do I need that? I can just see everything clearly through 1080p or 720p, that's quite enough. But picture this, if you have a picture just put on this TV, and if you want to see more details, so you enlarge the image. If your screen is like a 1080p, when you enlarge it, sorry, that's going to give you a blurry image. But if this is 4K, you're going to still have everything clearly in your screen. So that's why we make this 4K, okay? Then this is a hardness of 7 on the MOS scale. So you don't have to afraid of the collision. So some people said everybody points on the screen, that's gonna hurt the screen, that's gonna damage the screen. No worries, that is the hardness of 7, okay, on a MOS scale. So you don't really have to worry about the collision. Instead, I mean, if you got a hammer to hit that, I mean, that's gonna be another case, right? So the hardness. Then the anti-glare panel. So the anti-glare panel is very important because, I mean, I still have this nightmare in my life. So when I was a kid, when I was watching TV, you know, every time in the afternoon, when we have the sun goes down, you know, the backlight is very, very strong. So when there's a bright light shooting on the TV, then everything is reflection. You cannot see the TV at all. But the anti-glare panel, that's make you no fear. You don't have to fear of the bright light, okay? And of course, no fingerprints on that. Okay, so that is very important. Also, we have the Android 8.0 operating system. So this is a Android operation system. So everything is, you know, touch screen touchable. So it's very easy to operate and very user friendly. Okay, and it is compatible with a lot of functions because, you know, this is Android. So it is compatible with a lot of function languages, so that is applicable to more regions. I guess in South Africa, even in the south parts of the whole Africa, I mean, mostly like English or Portuguese or French, those language, they definitely support it. So 14 languages, you can not only just sell to South Africa, you can sell to your neighbor countries, okay? So these are the features we have. We actually can have more. All right, then another thing, the fluent writing flexible marking. Okay, so this is the thing called the fluent writing. So this is important because if you have this low quality tablets or low quality touchscreen devices, the writing is very laggy or it's very stucky. So when you write the whole line, it is break into a couple of sections. So that's gonna be a terrible experience, but this one supports the fluent writing and the flexible marking. So we can have 2 millimeters high precision writing. So when you put the tip of your pen to the TV, and that color just shows up right under the tip of the pen because it is like a 2 millimeters precision writing. Okay, then we have 20 points touch, 20 points. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have 4 hands right on the same TV together because it's 20 points. Okay, touch and smart gesture for erasing. Okay, so erasing, you got your like the hands. All right, just like smash it. So you just gotta erase it. Then you can zoom in. Okay, and drag in, so you can just use one hand and do everything. Okay, in an easy way. So that makes the Microsoft Office documents very easy to operate, right? Then the wireless projection, multi-screen interaction. So if you have a tablet, or if you have your phone, or if you have your laptop, so you project the content from your phone, from tablets, from your laptop to the screen. So it's very efficient okay? And also it is two-way control, okay? It also supports the multiple control and the operation on the smartphones and pads through the wireless projection. As I mentioned, all the all the mobile devices you have in the market, they can just directly wireless project everything to the TV, okay? So very efficient. Then the remote upgrading and the maintenance, okay? So the remote online upgrades are supported for the real-time access to the latest features and applications. You can directly upgrade that from your office, okay? So you don't have to find someone specifically to that, right? Then another stuff is the advantages of Hike solution. So firstly, it is very simple. Secondly, it's very efficient. And thirdly, it's very intelligent. So let's talk about a simple. Why this video conference is simple. Number one, it is a wireless projection, no cables needed. So you don't have to worry about this is HDMI. Okay, so for example, like my laptop is VGA. This one doesn't support HDMI. Every time I go to South Africa, I have to prepare HDMI converter because in most of the companies in South Africa, I think people like HDMI, they don't like VGA. So I have got a converter all the time. So for this one, you don't have to worry about a cabling. Then the second, built-in whiteboard software. So you can just write everything on the board, okay, on the TV. You don't need to have a whiteboard, write everything and change the paper, write everything, erase the boards, so on. You don't have to do that. So this is simple. Then a built-in speaker. So in the TV, this is like a TV. So it absolutely have the built-in speaker. So you don't need extra speaker. So this is simple. Efficient, sharing with the QR code or email. So as I mentioned, if we finish the meeting records or we write something important from this meeting, then we can share all this information through the QR code or the email to your phone, okay? So very easy. Then we can screenshots to save all the comments in that TV as well, all right? Then no limitations of the pages and built-in whiteboard. So you can just write whatever you want to write. If you're done with this, then change to the next page, the next page, and next page. So you don't have to worry about to clean a whiteboard and so on, right? Then the last one, intelligent. Why this is intelligent? Because multi-person writing at the same time. We said we got 20 touch points. So that means if you use one hand to write, so we can maximally have like 4 people write at the same time. So very efficient. Then flexible comments at any time, just take notes or whatever on the screen directly. All right, the last one, equipment brightness automatically adjusted according to the environment. So if the environment is dark, it's gonna turn a little bit darker. So it's self-adaptive, all right? Right, then the benefits of deploying the interactive display system. So the first one is gonna reduce, what he's gonna reduce the projector and its curtain. So projector, curtain, gone, no need, okay? Because, I mean, if you got a projector, you got a curtains, you have to install in, okay? You have to maintain, you have to do the maintenance. The bubble inside of the projector can only work for like 1,000 or 2,000 hours. And after that, the whole image is gonna go dark or go yellow or go some specific colors. You have to change the bubble. So that's gonna be a headache too. Then we're gonna reduce the multiple computers or monitors or tablets, okay? So because everything can just be displayed in this one screen. So you don't need that much computers, okay? And also you can save the presentation to the TV directly. So that's gonna save you some laptops. And then for the space for equipment, because for this time we only need one TV. So you don't need the curtains, you don't need the projectors, the laptops, you just throw them away. So that's gonna save your spaces. And then the cost of wiring. So if you want to build like a traditional meeting room, have a video conference, then you have to do an installation with the cables. So that's gonna, this screen, that's gonna save the cost of the installation and the cables, okay? And the plus, so what is the plus? The plus is that's going to plus the efficiency of the interactive meeting. So we increase the interaction of the meeting, so we increase the efficiency of the meeting as well. Then we can have the sense of science and the technology. So that's going to give you a very special meeting experience. Okay, so this is the benefits. All right, so let me just quickly go through some of them, like share by email or QR code. So you can just quickly share the screenshots or the notes you took by the email or the QR code. All right, then zoom in or zoom out on the whiteboard, just like use your phone. Got 2 fingers, you're gonna zoom out or zoom in, make it big or make it small. Okay, so very easy to use. Then the solution of this video conference, usually we use this one to solve the problem during the remote meeting, remote training, remote cooperation, and remote education. So because this is very interactive and it's real time, so this gives you a lot of opportunity or a lot of possibility that you can have the remote meeting, especially in this specific period of time, that a lot of people, a lot of companies, they're doing the meeting or they're doing the business remotely. And this is not just, this is not the end, because this is gonna totally change the world. Because when you feel this remote business is acceptable, or some people found this remote working is more efficient than the remoting type of thing, that's gonna increase in the following few years. So more and more people, they will choose to do like shoppings or meetings or works remotely. So this gives us the potential to do this video conference product, because you might don't see it today, but this is gonna happen in the future, okay? Also, we supply this 4K USB camera. So this is a USB camera. In some countries, we call them webcam. So this is like a webcam, and it supports 4K, directly plug and play, right? Then we have the microphone. This is omnidirectional microphone. So for a meeting room, you can just put one and everybody can talk. So it is a very good pick up your sound, right? So the camera, the pickups, and the speaker is embedded inside of the TV. So don't worry about the speaker. Then the solution of the video conference number 2, that is the software that we're using. So like right now we're using the Zoom meeting, right? I think more and more people, they're using the Zoom meeting. So now the Zoom software is by default installed in this device for us. So you can directly use the Zoom software to do the video conference directly. So let me quickly show you guys this video.
在。 能听到吗？
能听到，能听到。
好的，那我们会议开始。
会议结束。
好，今天的会议就结束了。
好，拜拜。
拜拜。
拜拜拜拜。
Okay, then for the next part, so let's talk about what the video conference has. Okay, so the one we just saw is this one, the Android solution, the simple topology plug and play. So what we have in the system is, firstly, we need this interactive display. So this is the screen we see from the video. This is the screen, all right? Then also we have the omnidirectional microphone. So this is the microphone that's going to pick up your sound. So the microphone. And then we have the 4K USB cam. So this is the 4K camera. Then you can directly use through this video conference. So, and then we have the brackets. We have the floor standing brackets, or we have the wall mounted brackets. So this gives you the flexibility of how you want to install your TV. All right, so this is the Android system. Also for the USB camera, it's used the USB interface to plug in, very easy to use. Also for the sound pickup, the microphone, it's also USB interface, so it's also very easy to use. And then some people ask me that, hey Hunter, like if we don't want to use Zoom, in another way, I have some software can only be used or run by the Windows system. I cannot run my I cannot run my software in the Android system. I need Windows. Can we do that? I mean, the answer is yes. So we also supply the Windows solution. So the Windows solution is we have almost exactly the same devices, but the only difference is we have this OPS box. So the OPS box is like a small system box. So you can just directly insert the box into the TV. So we can switch from the Android system. So the Android system is by default in there. So you can directly have it, I mean, when you purchase it. Then when you insert this OPS box, then you have dual system in your display. So you can choose or switch from the Android to the Windows, or from the Windows to the Android. So that gives you the chance that you run all kinds of software, whether it's Windows or it's Android. Okay, you can just do that in the same device without purchasing another one. We give you this flexibility. Okay, so after you installed everything, then you can have the video conference with your clients or with your colleagues all around the city or all around the country, even all around the world. Just like right now, I'm in China, you guys sit in South Africa, so we are 14 or 15,000 kilometers away from each other. So we're having a global meeting with this Zoom software. So with this video conference solution, we're gonna make the distance closer to each other. All right, so for the display, we have different type of modules. We have 55 inches or 65 inches, 75 inches, and 86 inches. So we can give you all kinds of option that if you want to have the bigger one or if you want a smaller one, okay? We give you the option. Then we also have the movable brackets. So with the movable brackets, you can use the one video display all around the office. For example, in the morning, you want to have the meeting in this office with these people, and in the afternoon, you want to put this one in another meeting room. You can just push that. This is like a trailer, okay? This is like a trailer. So we got wheels underneath. Then we have the OPS box. This is for the Windows system. So it's plug and play. We can have the Windows system after insert this OPS box. Okay. All right, thank you. So before we finally finish this webinar, we just took a video yesterday. So we want to show all of the functions to you guys, okay? So give me 1 second. All right, so this is the video we took yesterday. You can see we're in a short sleeves where it is summer in China. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hunter from Hikvision China, and this is my colleague Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. Could you say hi?
Hello, everyone. I'm Jeremy. How are you?
Good, good, good. So today we're going to introduce you guys with this gigantic display. All right, this is the beautiful picture we took in Mauritius. Nice, right? So Jeremy, let's start it. So you can see this display comes with the operation system. All right, so no matter it is a file or it is a picture or it is a video, you can store into this display, then you can open it. So for example, this is the picture we have in this display. So for example, you think it is too small, then Jeremy, could you enlarge it? Okay, so you can make it bigger or you can make it small. Whatever you need to do with it. All right, so this is the interactive display. It has 20-point touching, so it's very user-friendly. Other than that, it is also a video conference solution. You know, in the modern society, more and more people they work from home, and more people they work from different branches. So here's the thing: no matter where you're from, where you work, what do you want to do, or what kind of devices you're using, whether you're using a phone, you're using a PC, you're using a tablet, as long as you have the meeting app or the meeting software, you can have your meeting anytime you need, right? So this display can definitely support this function. Also, it is a 4K resolution display, so it will give you a very good user-friendly about the images. All right, the second part I'm going to talk about is the system. Okay, so by default, this system comes with a, it comes with a Android system, and we have some hardware I want to quickly introduce to you guys. Let me show you guys more details about it. So the first one is the display we have. So you can see we have 65-inch, 75-inch and 86 inches. Okay, so we have different sizes of the screen, and you can choose whichever you need. Then the second thing I want to talk about is the bracket. So from here we have the floor standing bracket. Also we have the wall mounted bracket, so you can put a device like what we're doing right now. So this is like a floor mounted. All right, so you can just put on the ground, very easy to move, right? But if you want to put this on the wall, also we have the wall mounted brackets. All right, and another one is our omnidirectional microphone. Okay, is this guy. Okay, so you can see this is the speaker, and we have this a silent button, the mute button, the power button, volume down, volume up. So it's very easy to use. Also, it comes together with this antenna, so they can connect to each other between the display to this microphone. All right, and the last one I want to tell you guys is this 4K USB camera. So it is a USB camera because we integrate this Hikvision 4K camera together with this display. So you don't have to do much configuration about it. It's already plug and play. So now I want to quickly show you guys the camera. Okay, So, oh yeah, this is us. We're in the meeting room in Hikvision, China, so everybody can say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, yeah. So, Jeremy, thank you. I think that'll be it. So, I just click exit and good. All right. So, the second part I want to tell you guys is the Windows system. Okay. Okay, the second part I want to talk about is the Windows solution. Because some of the clients, they asked me before, they said, hey Hunter, I don't have the Android app because we're using the Windows software. I mean, we're using the software that can only be run by the Windows system. Can we have a Windows system? My answer is yes. The only difference between the Windows solution to the Android solution is this one. It's called an OPS box. So it is like a CPU box, and you can install a Windows software. You can install a Windows system in there. So I want to quickly show you guys. So this actually in the back of the screen. So this is front panel, this is the back panel. So if you guys see this black box, by the way, this is antenna to connect to the Wi-Fi by this display. Also, when you see this black box, okay, this is the screw, so you can take this box out. Then this is the box for the OPS. The Windows system is inside of this box. All right, it's plug and play, very easy to operate. So if you have any Windows software that you need to run in this display, in this screen, you can purchase this OPS box, and that is the only difference between them. Okay, so that's the basic introduction about this solution. We talk about the hardware we have, we talk about the system we have that is Android by default, but if you need a Windows solution, you can have that OPS box. All right, so this is the part one, and later I want to quickly show you guys how we start a remote conference on this screen. All right. Okay guys, now we will quickly start our remote conference with other colleagues in this building. All right, so Jeremy, could you start a meeting for us? Okay, so he goes to APP and he clicked the Zoom. Okay, now what you need to do is join a meeting. Join a meeting. All right. Preparing a meeting because this is a private meeting, so it needs the password. That is 611048. All right, click OK, and we are going to the meeting. All right, you click the call via device audio, right? So you unmute yourself, and you start the video. And then everybody can see our screen. Okay, this is us again. All right, so what about our colleagues? So Jeremy, so you move to another. So Jeremy, you move to, oh, everybody's here. Okay, hey guys, how are you? So the first lady I want to talk about is Helen, it's our colleague. And she is in, I think it's in the floor upstairs. Right, and she's using her PC, and then we can see Grady. Grady is wearing the face mask, and he's using his phone. All right, so no matter it's a PC or it's a phone, all right, it's very easy to connect it. All right. All right, then another one is Pat. Yeah, Pat is looking at something. Hey, Pat, how are you?
Hi guys.
Good. So guys, could you say hello? I just want to make sure I can hear you guys.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, good. So thank you very much, guys. So now I want to quickly show you guys some PowerPoints we have. Okay, that is the meeting we're gonna have for today. So Jeremy, could you open up the slides for us?
Yes.
All right. So now you click share the screen, then you choose what app or what file you need to open, right? So now he opens up this PowerPoint we just had. Good. So the next thing I want to quickly show you guys is, for example, during the meeting, you want to take some notes. All right. So for example, today we talk about the cameras, all right, and we talk about the networks. So now Jeremy's going to the whiteboard. Okay. So good. So Helen, could you see this whiteboard? Sorry, it's a blackboard.
Yes, I can say this.
Okay, good. So now, Jeremy, could you take the notes for us? So number 1, network. All right, and so on. Thank you, Jeremy. That's it. So now, Jeremy, can I send this notes to everyone? Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing. We can definitely save this picture first, then we can share this to our colleagues. So, I mean, the first one and the very easy one is you can save in this PC, then you take and then you export it by the USB driver. It is very easy. Also, you can send through the email. So, Jeremy, click the email, right? So you're gonna set the email. You set the sender's host, the sender's port, and sender's mail address, and receiver's email address, and so on. This is the email. Also easy, but some people said, can I have a faster way? All right? Can we do that? The answer is yes. So we just can share this QR code. Okay? So Jeremy, could you use your phone to scan the QR code for us? Okay? Let me see. Okay. So this is what we got here, okay? So no matter your English phone or Chinese phone, it all works because my phone, it is working in a Chinese language, so you see Chinese, but you can see how fast it is, right? Everybody can get these notes immediately, right? Okay, so this is for the whiteboard and the meeting. Also, if you want to delete this notes, also you can just slide to delete, very easy. Okay. Also, other than the notes, you can export or import some images, for example, like this. So could you open up any pictures we have here? All right, so open it up. All right, so we can have this picture right here. You can make it big or you can make it small, right? Stuff like this. It's very user-friendly. Okay? And also, if you want to import some forms or tables, right? You can also do that. Or if you want to have a flowchart, okay, it's also available right here. All right, slide to delete. Okay, guys, that's all for this part. We talk about the remote conference call. We talk about the PPT sharing, the slide sharing, and the whiteboards, and the notes taking, QR code scanning for save the pictures, and we also talk about the images import. All right, that's it. This is part 2. Then the next part, I will say bye-bye to our colleagues. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Okay, so Jeremy, could you leave the meeting right now? Leave the meeting. Okay, that's all for the part 2. Now we're going to the part 3. We're going to talk about the Windows system. Okay guys, so we just finished the hardware introduction, we just finished the Android system introduction, and now we're going to talk about the Windows introduction. Alright, so because many people asked me this question before, they said, hey Hunter, if I have a software that can only work in the Windows system, can this display reveal my requirements? My answer is yes. As we mentioned earlier, we have the OPS box that we plugged in the back panel of this display. It comes with a CPU, so you can install a Windows system in there, right? So now, Jeremy, could you help us to switch the Windows system? All right, okay, so Jeremy's changing the channel. All right, so there's a channel name called Windows. Let me get that bigger. Okay, so you guys can see closer, right? There's a PC, right? So you click PC. Okay, so when you click PC, everything goes to Windows. So this is just like a normal desktop of a Windows system. Look familiar? Okay, so for example, in the Windows, we also have the Zoom. So Jeremy, could you click the Zoom? All right, so that's exactly the same as the one we just played, right? The meeting numbers, the name. So Jeremy, could you join the meeting? 959-1874-7112. Okay, click join. Okay, and it is a private meeting, so we need a password 611 611 048. Okay, click join a meeting, and you're connecting. Done. You're in there. Good. And we have our colleagues online. Okay, so that's it. Exactly the same as the operation we had for the Android system. Okay, guys, that's all for the interactive display introduction today. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, this is all for the okay, so guys, this is all for the videos and for the content. So today we just talk about this device, this video conference device, and this is an Android device, but it also supports Windows. You can have the OPS box, and this is gonna save you a lot of cost compared to the traditional video conference system. Okay, and in the future, we definitely believe the remote working and the remote conversation is going to be more and more in this world. So that's why we promote this video conference device today. So just let me know if you have any questions. Again, I want to thank you all for joining me today, because this is a chill morning in South Africa. This is winter. So again, I want to thank you for joining me.